Hello, all my lovely listeners and watchers out there. Welcome back to Celebrity Skin Talk. I'm your host, Scott McGlynn, of course, and today I am joined with the amazing and very inspiring Leah Tyrer from Married at First Sight UK. We'll be talking all about the ups and downs on the show, behind the scenes secrets you may be hearing in this episode. But not only that, Leah opens up about finding herself and her sexuality whilst filming. But not only that, we'll be talking all about skincare routines and something very special that Leah will be launching in a couple of months, and you're going to hear it first. Let's waste no more time. Massive welcome to Leah to the show.
Hello, welcome to the show, my lovely Leah. How are you doing? How are you?
I'm very well. It's been hectic time.
I can imagine, Dana. Good imagine. I am so honoured to have you on the show, though. So thank you for being here. We've been chatting for a while, though.
We have. Yeah. I think I slid into your DMs, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah, when you added me on Instagram, I thought, perfect opportunity. He's a skin guy. Love this.
Yeah, because you are very into your skincare and wellness and well-being, everything, aren't you? Fitness, the whole thing.
Massive on it. I mean, I've made a couple of comments recently because I watched myself back, obviously, because we have to watch it. And I've seen my skin and I think to myself, why the hell did I not learn how to do makeup before I went into that show? Because my theory was I'm just going to drown myself in serums because it's a dewy look, but I don't own makeup. Do you know what I mean? I had a lip liner and I had a bronzer. And I look back and I sometimes think, wow, you look like a melted candle. But
no, you do not. No.
I do at times, but yeah, no.
No, you don't. You look amazing. You look amazing. But let's talk into, because you just dropped it in there. So, Married at First Sight is actually on our screens as we speak. I think we're like not even halfway through. We're like, it just... Oh, how was this experience for you? No spoilers in this one because this show has got such a big fan base. Obviously we're not going to spoil anything here, but for you personally, how was this experience?
You know what? It was actually probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my life in terms of intense, in terms of not being in control of a situation. But there are the reasons I wanted to do it. You know, I wanted to be taken out of my comfort zone. I wanted to have someone test me, and I definitely had that throughout the whole show.
Yeah.
My relationship, touching on that, is a complete roller coaster. Taught me a lot, but I'm so grateful for the show. I'm grateful for the producers. I'm grateful for the welfare of that show. I think these TV shows get a lot of bad press. I hold my hands up. I was a little bit reluctant. You know, I got asked to do the show and I was a bit reluctant at first. I thought they do get a lot of bad press. You know, will I come out lost my brains? But me and my family spoke about it and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a whirl. And it's nice to come out of something and be quite positive about it. You know, it's nice to go back and reflect and think, you know what, the welfare of that show, they look after you more than you can imagine. And I didn't think that would be the case. And the producers, just for how they narrate the show, I think there's a lot of bad press about bad edit. To be honest with you, so far, it's been pretty bang on.
Yeah. But at the end of it is like a show where it's emotions high and low. It's one of those shows anyway, right? So you're going to get those moments and they are going to air, unfortunately, the down moments. But that is what people love.
Love the drama. I've realised, you know, I guess I didn't realise how big the show was before I went into it because I'd never watched it personally myself.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to watch it because if I watch it, I won't do it.
True.
I'm glad I didn't watch it. But yeah, I think people seem to love the drama. It's like all the talk around each couple, if they're having a bit of drama, they're just thriving on it. It's crazy. But yeah, people have just got to remember everyone is a real person in there. And it is, I think there's a few people getting a bit of hate. But I think with these shows as well, just touching on that, is if you're not authentically yourself, it comes across.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, I have actually been watching this series for you. And I'm loving you on it. I'm a massive supporter of you regardless. So I'm absolutely loving it. And for you though, like, any surprises? I don't know if you're going to be surprised, actually, because you've never seen the show before. Because you know when people watch a series or whatever show that might be, and then actually experience it for themselves, then actually that's when you think, oh, bit surprised you. This is what I didn't think. But I guess for you, it was all kind of blindsight to you going in there thinking, I don't know how it's going to run and what things is
Yeah.
going to go like. So,
Yeah.
hmm,
I wanted
yeah.
the element of surprise. I didn't want to
Okay.
know what was coming because if I knew that, I'd probably start planning things, being a control freak in my head of
Yeah.
what's to come. And then I didn't want to be authentic if I knew something was coming. You know, I wanted to go in completely oblivious and just throw myself into it as much as I can and just be vulnerable, which again, I struggle with that on the outside world. I do struggle with vulnerability for some reason. That
Mm.
show taught me how to be vulnerable and it taught me so many different things. It's like all day, every day therapy for nearly 3 months. So you can imagine what you learn about yourself.
God, yeah. What, do you think are you glad that happened to you though? Like now that show has taught you to be more vulnerable. Is that a good thing? Is that a good thing?
Yeah, like I think, you learn more about yourself and other people. It's only a positive, isn't it? If you learn something negative about you, again, it's a positive because you've learned about it and you need to change it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a big talk at the moment around me being over familiar and over friendly with people. I compliment people all the time. I mean,
What's wrong with that?
it's I think there's a divide, isn't there? Like I've made a comment whereby, people in the north normally give more compliments than people in the south. Still stand by it, and I'm gonna be true to my word here. But it's been thrown in my face a little bit, let's say, whereby it looks like I'm flirting with other people. I'm not at all. Like I'm a very complimentary person. Like the postman will knock at my door, I'll be like, "Oh, you look good today." And I think the way we talk up north, especially in Liverpool, is our dialect's different. If I say someone's fit or hot, doesn't mean I fancy them. So in a bit of an uproar with that, like who's right, who's wrong. I mean, I'm staying true to myself. I know what I believe in. So
Yeah, that's nice to go. Like, are you like kind of this person? I'm like a hugger, kisser. Like,
so tactile, yeah.
I'm completely like this person. I'm like this person. Uh,
Yeah, same.
yeah,
I think that's what I was trying to say about one of the contestants as well. Like someone who came in who's a very good friend of mine now, Alicia. She was very tactile, very loving, very like huggy. And I was
yeah,
like, in that, I was like, she's dead tactile, she's this, and I'm like that. So it was never said in a derogatory way or a way of me trying to flirt. I think, don't get me wrong, I am a bit of a joker,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah,
never seriously would I disrespect somebody like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Are you kind of glad that obviously we don't want to give anything away here, so I'm going to be very tricky. You just shut me down, guys, because I don't want to give any spoilers away. It's not fair. I hate spoilers in general. I hate it. But looking back of the experience, so like the whole thing, and now it's out, and now people's like seeing it. How are you feeling now? Like, how is like your social medias going? Are you getting like you going shopping, but they're thinking you're getting looked twice, thinking is that is
Yeah.
that is that you? Like, how is that kind of experience going for you? Getting all positive or
Very positive. I'm so
cool?
grateful. Like I keep saying it on social media, like how grateful I am that
Yeah,
people are seeing me for me. I have been myself. I don't think there's a bone in my body where I couldn't be myself. I'm so black and white, like what you
yeah,
say anyway. But like,
yeah.
I'm grateful that people have seen me for me and their response towards me has been so loving and nice and kind. And, these shows, you can get trolled, you can get hate. Don't get me wrong, I wore some weird earrings the other day, yesterday's episode, I think it was, and I've been
Oh,
slapped for the earrings, but who cares? That's irrelevant. I'm
yeah,
talking there's a lot of love. And yeah, when I'm going out, I didn't realize people would be coming up to me like, "Oh, I love you on mask. Can we have a picture?" Like that's so surreal to me.
yeah, yeah. But
Just
people,
I find that bizarre. I don't think I'll ever get used to that. But I'm grateful that people are kind. I'm grateful that I've come across my true self.
yeah, because this show is one of the biggest ones. I think I know, like, it's a good couple of good, you're in the millions for viewers for sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's one thing I'd be like, I think, like I said, my friend who was on a couple of series ago, like, still to this day, she still gets stopped and say, oh, this. I think she was on the tube the other day with me. I just like let her do her thing. I'm like, phew,
I
it's
think it's
okay.
just about being polite as well, isn't it? When people went up to me, I mean, I was on a night out on Saturday. I was in a bar in Liverpool, and I was with like a few friends. I was with my auntie and whatever. People were coming up to me constantly, all night, and I like to just have a party. I'm not. I think the guy of the bar scene, I was getting like a lot of people coming over. He's like, "Do you want me to give you your own little space?" I was like, "No, I want to dance on." It was Albert Hall. I don't know if you've been there, but everyone dances on the benches.
Oh, okay, okay. No, no.
No, I don't want to be in a little private spot. That's not me. Like I'm on the dance.
Yeah, it's like that. Me in the crowd, guys. I'm
Yeah,
in the
I
crowd.
want to be amongst it.
No, do you know what? Do you remember the before when celebs used to go to clubs, but they have to like pay tickets, like it's like a club guest appearance. I don't think they
Guest
do much
appearance.
anymore. Huh?
Weird. What did you say?
I don't think they do them anymore, though.
No, I
They
don't think I'd
should.
ever do something like that either. I found that very bizarre. I'd just go to a bar and go and say hello to everyone. Do you know what I mean? I don't need to stand in line to get a ticket to say hello. That's
Yeah,
bizarre.
yeah, yeah. I did that. I did this once before. I think one Big Brother. It was like a Big Brother, like back in like 2005 or something, or 2006. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's good
It
though.
did used to be a big thing, to be fair.
It was, didn't it? I just feel
Yeah.
like that experience. You could have like said, "All right, guys, whack me a tenner, and I'll give you
No
something."
way.
I know you
No.
wouldn't. I know you wouldn't. I know. But out of this whole experience, though, is there anything that you personally may have done differently, or are you kind of like happy with everything you've done, or is there anything, you just would love to change if you could?
Think looking back on it now, watching it back, there is some bit of PTSD. I watch it and I'm like, God, I know how certain people made me feel in that moment. And
Yeah.
why did I not say something? I'm not a person on the outside world to let someone talk to me like shit or, excuse me, like swearing. But I'm not the type of person to just sit back and let someone speak to me in a nasty way. But I think watching it, I think I wish I would have stuck up for myself a little bit more. But I think when you're in a bubble, you're so wrapped up, got no contact with the outside world. You're literally so involved in people and that person, you forget who you are. And I got into, I think it was week 3. I really lost myself. I felt like I was getting chipped away at, chip, and then it got to a point where I was like, I don't think I can do this anymore. I had a one-to-one with the psych. They give you psychs and stuff, and I said I can't do it. And then my best friend came in for in-laws week, Paula, and yeah, seeing her made me remember who I was. She gave me my mojo back. She's like, "What is wrong with you? Like, snap out of it." So yeah, thereafter I felt like I found myself a little bit again. So that really helped me seeing her. And then yeah, there's dips and troughs where again I think I've lost myself. I'm the type
Yes.
of person who's quite fun and like I'm lighthearted. I don't take things seriously. I don't take myself seriously. I want to have fun with people. I want to have a laugh, joke. And there's times in that show where I didn't get to do that. And you kind of, when someone may be chipping away at you at times, you lose who you are. That's just facts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Oh no, of course. Yeah. It kind of feel like you might be wrong on this one, but this is what happens to me. If someone was like this at me, I'm thinking it's me. It's
yeah,
me,
and that's
and then
what I was
I will
like.
go low then because I think okay, let's just kind of like blend in the background. Just like if I just don't do nothing, I'm like no one can say anything. I'm guessing is that's the kind of same.
Exactly that. I felt
Yeah,
like it got to a point where I was like, I kind of lost my confidence a little bit,
yeah,
like not really the person I am. And I did a sort of blend in and not really, don't know, it was really weird to watch it back. It's so strange because I'm like, say something,
I
but I
know,
just
babe. I know.
don't. It's crazy.
It's hard. It is hard though. Like when you're in the moment, it is very difficult, and especially when it's like the dinner parties, when it's a loads of you, and there's so many big characters. It's so many big characters in there as well. And sometimes, yeah, it's just sometimes you think to keep the peace. Maybe at times, like, oh, just let it be. But I know what you mean. I think it goes for everyone out there. Like it could be like just even having very rarely I do. But if you have an argument with a friend and then you think, oh, I should have said this just like hours later, like it's done now, it's like whatever it might be. So it's one of those situations, I guess. But I think, did you find that though? Did you find like the viewers may have seen your excitement from the start, then it started to slowly go down a little bit? Do you find like people kind of noticed it? Obviously, your friends saw it, you there, obviously, when you was get filming.
Yeah.
But as a viewer now, do you find you had this too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of comments of, Leah's coming this bubbly kind of fun person. And then yeah, my light gets dimmed a little bit and I kind of go in on myself. And then there is that peak again when my friends come in, and
Yes.
people have
Yeah.
commented on that as well. And, I go into the next dinner party after my friend coming in, I'm all like bubbly and fun. I'm excited. And yeah, maybe I was too excitable. I don't know. But it was nice that I had that piece of my friend coming in. Otherwise, I don't know what I would have done. I probably would have just left.
Well, I'm glad you did it. I bet a lot of people listening now, like, glad you did it. That's
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm so grateful.
and
I am
you're
grateful
amazing. So
as well. I've met some like lifelong friends in there, like the Becks, the Nellies, the Maves, the Kias. Like there's so many people in that show that made it that show for me, whereby I'm still very much like Beck's one of my closest friends out of that show. We're so tight, and it's so nice to go into something like that because I didn't think I'd meet normal people. I thought these type of shows were very much like people who just want the limelight and, not my type of people.
right,
Um,
yeah, yeah,
Genuinely met some really genuine good people, and they've been my friends for life.
yeah. And I think it's one of those situations where you have to experience it
Yeah.
to understand it. Like people, obviously, you have your best friends on the outside world, of course. Like you got all this, but then I think it's a different little friendship connection, should I say, when you experience something together, whatever that might be. I think that's true. Like I've done like so many films, horror films, God, it's spooky October. So horror films I've done, but when we were actually working on set, the group of us acting, even behind the crew as well, all of us had that experience on that time on that set. Like we had the good and the bad times, from things going wrong to some great things happening. And when we speak, we talk about those moments, and it's the same situation for you. Like I'm guessing, like that's how I see it anyway. Because I've never done it. A show like that.
It's like you bond over trauma, isn't it? It's like the
Yes.
trauma of how intense that whole thing is. It's like you've always got that forever.
Yeah.
No matter
Yeah.
what you've gone through in that show, I think everyone's gone on their own little journey, and there is a lot of people in there that have come out and they're like, whoa, that
Whoa,
was
yeah.
like,
Love it. But no, I do love it, honestly. And I know you're a big fan favorite as well. So, and I got to say, though, yes, you're pretty, like, we voice know each other quite a lot. Like, and you always, you always give me a cheer up in the morning. Oh, yeah, that's a nice little voice note in the morning. Like 7 a.m. What do you think?
I'm a
Fucking
little
hell.
sexy Welsh man.
He's like, why are you voice noting me like fucking 7 a.m.? Sometimes I literally on the go and you just have to voice note you. That's like the best way. Just get it all done one go.
Same.
But it's another really, really interesting topic I want to chat about, because in this journey as well, that we've found kind of like your sexuality journey throughout the show. And I found this very inspiring.
Yeah.
And probably a lot of listeners do as well, and watchers for this episode as well, because obviously, every day someone's trying to find out who they are, and sexuality's like, who do I love? Who do I like? Who do I fancy? Things like that. So you've been openly say that you joined the show and obviously you was with Leah.
Lee.
Lee, sorry. And then now, how are you feeling from that whole experience now? Like, what has that journey been like for you? Like, do you think, because you was like obviously fancying a bit of both, but now, how are we feeling?
You know what? I recently just interviewed with Diva magazine not long ago, and
I
actually
love
said
Diva magazine.
Oh, how cool.
Oh, shout out to Linda Riley. She's involved in like the Diva magazine.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Oh, I love Linda so much.
Well, I interviewed with them, and just as a magazine piece, and I said it there. Initially, I was like, I came out of that show. They'd asked me to do this show for a couple of years, and when they originally asked me 2 years ago, I was like, yeah, bye. Don't care what I'll get. Give a surprise for me would be quite cool, like man or a woman, whatever. And then when it came around last year to do the show for this year, I was like, yeah, I am bi, but I prefer a woman, because if I didn't fancy him and I was waking up with like morning glory in my back every day, oh God, that would be the worst thing ever. So it was kind of like I went down the woman route, even though I'm bi.
Yes.
And when I was in the show, this is what I mean. This is how amazing the show is. You learn so much about yourself from personal growth, but also for me, I went in there saying I was bi. I'm now surrounded by 12 other women who they're all in these brand new relationships. They're all talking about, sex. They're talking about the size of, what, of them, and
Yeah.
this, the other, the thick of this. And I'm like, ugh. I'm sat there in rooms with these conversations, and I'm like, maybe I'm just gay because I don't talk about men like that. Like, that doesn't interest me at all, and I think, the outside world, I've got a lot of friends who are happily married for 5, 10 years, whatever. They're in relationships, they've been in for a long time. No one talks like what these girls are talking, like off camera,
No.
by the way. It was all off camera, but, I was like, oh my God. Just the way women talk about their new husbands, I was like, it's actually disgusting. So now I'm thinking maybe I'm just gay. Maybe
Yeah.
I am, because that's just doesn't really interest me. So I think that's such an important, fascinating thing for me in itself, regards to anything else, that I've literally gone in there and been like, okay, maybe I'm actually just gay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Age 36, I'm now realizing that, it's been it was only at 25 I first ever kissed a girl. I was never in the closet. I was never one of these people who knew I was gay from young. I just randomly kissed a girl and liked it, Perry. And then from then, I dated boys, girls, boys, girls. Didn't really know what I preferred. But yeah, here I am.
I was
Same.
going to ask that question. Yeah. Well, I was going to ask that question, like, have you ever dated girls before the show or anything? But yeah, just a mixed, which is, I think that's completely fine. Like, it's, I, I, I am open. I am openly gay. I've been with my partner for 2 years. So,
Okay.
and I don't hide or anything like this. And I absolutely love it. And I support so many charities, especially like the anti-bullying around sexuality.
Mhm.
That's what I really support, my time and all those people that suffer from there in school, especially. But yeah, like, I've always just been it, so I've never really dated a woman. Do you know, I don't think I maybe just kissed a woman, maybe. But now, probably because I'm gay, I probably kiss more girls than probably when I should
Yeah,
have,
yeah,
what I would
yeah.
have done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it's just like a drunken kiss, really, to be honest. It's nothing crazy, like a peck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of like the thing I go through. But it is quite nice though, like to have found. Do you think
Yeah,
that's like a good positive thing that you think, right?
good.
Okay, actually, I found.
Yeah, because I was
Yeah,
always like toing and froing. I'd date someone, they were like, maybe I miss a man. So I'd go back to a man, and then I'm like, oh
yeah,
no, I don't want a man. It was so weird. And, at age 36, I feel like you should know by then. In my opinion, it's been from age 25 to 36 of me not knowing really what I want.
yeah,
As much as I've had girlfriends and I've had boyfriends, I didn't really know where I fitted in. I didn't actually I don't really like labels either. Like, I'm not a
no,
label
like
person, and I
no,
will touch on that because I think one of the first things Lee said to me at the altar was, "What do you go by? What's your pronoun and what's this?" And I was like, "Listen, I'm just Leah. Like, I like who I like." It's very there's probably a lot of people in the gay community that won't like that I am like that, but I feel like this day and age, there's so many labels around everything, and I
hmm
think there's a lot of stigma in the gay, queer world as well, that, from other people from the outside, that it's like, why do you have to label yourself? Why? And I've got nothing against labels. I just don't believe them myself for me. It's kind of, I don't see myself as STEM, mass, fem, all of these labels. I don't see myself like
To be
that.
fair, I get lost.
I do.
I do get lost. Do you know what? Growing up, okay, like, because went to a lot of gay bars, in Cardiff, which
You
wasn't
make
many.
a song then. What you could do a gay bar. I thought you were gonna break.
Yeah. God, I haven't heard that song in ages. Oh, that's a good one. Got that on my playlist later. No, but honestly, like, the only one I knew of as a name or a label or whatever was Bears, only because it was the club for it.
Yes.
Yeah, that was it. That was the only thing I knew. And then now I've gone, oh, I don't know why. I don't involve myself. Maybe I don't
Yeah.
physically go looking. Maybe some of my friends may say some things, but I actually don't know what it means.
Yeah.
And
I
honestly, and it's getting more and more and more.
I know.
And I'm lost. I'm like, guys, like, I'm
And I
just
don't
who I
want to
am.
sound arrogant towards it. I don't want to sound arrogant towards the gay community because I don't mean it in that way. I'm just not educated in that way, I guess. So
I don't
that's
think I am either.
I don't want to label myself when I'm not educated enough in it.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, that was quite a pivotal point when I first met Lee because it was like she's very much into putting a label on it, and I was like, listen, I don't even know what I am at the moment. I'm bi, but I'm with a girl. I'm like, I like girls, I like boys, but I can hand on heart say I've come out thinking I'm definitely more gay. So I
Yeah.
suppose if you want a label, here I am.
Yeah. And the label thing, I'm the same as you. Maybe we need to contact someone to educate me. But no, but when people say about like the twing bear, these kind of labels, this is kind of like more of a, it's not like educational. It's just like a category that you fall in.
Yourself in a bracket, which I don't believe you need to be in.
No, I don't even know what I am then.
Sex, marriage, or whatever. I don't think you need to be categorized.
Let's get someone to educate us. We'll all hunt
Maybe
these
we're
people
just in a
down.
different age group, though. Like maybe it's like, how old are you?
38.
Right, so you're similar to me. Like maybe we're in a different age. I think a lot of it's a younger generational thing. I think that's coming out with a lot of these labels. We're maybe in a different. Maybe we're too old.
Maybe it's, well, it's just I always say it's just a number. I always say that.
Yeah, I say that as you're only as old as you feel.
I know what if I honestly thought you were younger though when you just told me. You told me earlier. I heard you say 36 earlier. I was thinking, what?
No, I tell people I'm 33. I was actually gutted to do that show because I had to be real about my age. When I filmed 35, I always want to say, can we not just say I'm 32, 33?
We just went to 30. It's an easier number to remember.
30, I know, but I don't think I can get away with 30. I think I can get away with 32, 33. But
I
30
honestly thought you were I honestly thought you were between 29 to 31, like that bracket.
Really?
Percent.
Oh, that's nice. It's because we look after our skin.
We look after us. We will be getting into in a moment. Just a quick one, actually, because obviously, like you said, over the years, you've been obviously dating men and women. What's kind of like the longest relationship you had with a woman or a man?
It was with my ex for 4 years as a woman.
Okay, yeah.
4.5 maybe. And I was with an ex-boyfriend for 4.5 as well. So I do like a relationship. I'm not
me too.
I'm not really a single person because I'm not one to go on like loads of dates and like, don't get me wrong, I've had dating apps, but I'm not really interested in speed dating my way through everyone. Like it just, talking about the same shit conversations every day. It's like getting to know someone stage. I like to just cut that and just know them.
Yeah, true. So
But
it's
yeah,
just
I've had
crazy
long
one.
relationships.
Well, that's not bad. So do you know what? I have to tell you, maybe tell you this more off air, but a quick rundown. I left my ex-partner over 14 years. I've left. I will tell you about this. I have spoken about this on the show before. I won't going to bore any listeners out there if they listen about this story again, but I will tell you about this again. But then when I met my new partner, it was actually just through Instagram on one DM. And I said, I'm in town. I'm seeing my friend's show. She was doing like a stand-up comedy show.
Did you slide into his DMs?
No, I think he followed me a year prior. And then obviously I left my previous, and then I had like a couple of months to look after myself, which I think is very important to do. And then literally then I was like, well, okay, I'm going to town. And then he was there and and just come up my feed. You follow people and then, feeds don't show you everything, do they? Like all the time. And then, I just like, oh God, I'm in town. You're in. He goes, yeah, okay, let's go. We met. He went to Manchester Pride the following day. He came then to Wales. That's where I was living at the time. Literally the weekend after, and 2 years later.
You moved in and got a dog?
No pets. We like to travel too much. Yeah.
So and you know what? That's actually such a nice story. Instead of trifling through dating apps and you don't know who you're getting, that kind of thing. Moving fast on from a DM to just going for a coffee or meeting someone straight away. I think I'd always be up for that more so than sitting talking on. I'm terrible on text as well. I'm so blunt. I don't mean to be. I'm just not a very good texter, and I'm very sarcastic and dry. So again, that stands.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could do dating apps. I don't know. Like, I don't know because I'm old school. Like, I used to just go out on a Friday, Saturday, sometimes a Sunday. That when I used to really party. And on a student night, so Wednesday, before 3-4 times a week. And I just go out and we just drink and then see who's around and we just go with the flow there. That's how I like it to be.
Yeah.
But now it's all these, I don't think I would be able to, I probably would be still single if it weren't for, that. And I felt really proud of him because I was not only because I was surrounded a group of my acting friends and we're all a bit crazy in a good way and and loud and things like that, and he's very, you will meet him one day and he's very like calm and just low and like, and just like chilled, and he's like, and he enjoyed it. So I was like, oh, okay, I got away with that one. All right.
Someone to balance you out.
Yeah, that's the way it goes, but anyway, but yes, the dating apps, I don't think I could. I don't know. Now I'm showing my age too much now. I don't know. But after this one, okay, let's quick round this up though, my darling. Like, what, without giving anything away, what is like left to come from viewers to see from the show? Like we got happiness, drama, cries.
So there's
like
a lot more drama to come. A lot more ups for me and Lee. There's a lot of downs as well.
Right.
It's like a pivotal time now where it's a bit of a turning point in our relationship. She's just being vulnerable on the couch on the last commitment ceremony, and it kind of showed me that I needed that, because I was like, okay, she has got a heart in there. Like, maybe she does. She is warming to me a little bit. I think before that time, I was so in my head, like, I just need to leave. I wasn't really getting much from her.
Yeah.
And I think there's a slight turning point now for us whereby the viewers will be quite probably shocked. But yeah, it's definitely a roller coaster. Doesn't go up, up, up. It's always coming down. So yeah, that's all I can really say.
But that's life, I guess.
Yeah,
it is.
yes.
Gosh, it is. All right, I can't. I won't ask you no more on that one because obviously I don't want to give no spoilers away, and I gotta be careful. We all gotta be careful here, guys. Anyway, but it's running all the way until like November, right? You said I think it's like November time, so it's loads left.
November, yeah. And then we've got
guys.
reunions.
Oh gosh. They're always fun. I hate yeah. Anyway, let's go into skincare, because one thing about this show is all about skincare, well-being, looking after ourselves, finding out people, celebrities like skincare routines. Well, the thing I love about you, and I've been quite lucky with my guests actually this series, that a lot of celebs that are coming on are really into it.
Skincare, yeah.
Yeah, I've interviewed quite celebrities, babe, and some of them are not. Like some of them are not.
I think I think makeup was a massive thing, wasn't it? And it was all about makeup. I think it's only in the last, say, 5 years that skincare's really coming in. I mean, I see the younger generation as well. I'm talking like kids at 14, 13, asking the mums for like the most expensive product because they've seen someone on TikTok using it. And I think the power of social media is it's getting a lot of the younger generation into skincare more so than makeup, which, don't get me wrong, I think makeup's amazing. I think I've had my makeup done a few times and I absolutely love it. I think I look much better with makeup on, but I just prefer natural skin. I just can't, you can't beat natural skin for me. You've got a lovely glossy skin now.
This is it. This is just moisturizer. Like not just, but like serum moisturizer, but it's nothing else on top.
Men will literally scrub with an old bar of soap and then stick a bit of moisturizer on and they look unreal. It's like men just age gracefully. That's just facts. Whereas women do have to look after the skin.
Let me know what your thoughts are on these. I got two things for you. Okay. So firstly, I think I look so much better now in my late 30s than I did in my 20s. I don't know how I pulled back in the day because I was like, oof. And fake tan was a big thing. It just come out.
Yeah, it's not really a thing now, I don't
And
think.
I'm pale, girl. I'm very pale. So I was like, oh, fake tan, you know what I mean? And they don't give it, like, literally, I think I was like Dove or Johnson's gradual tan. It was like these, so like the first step to the market. And then I was thinking, right, yeah, okay, amazing. They don't tell you to wash your hands after. My palms are orange. Like, I don't know, you were like orange. I'm so glad we didn't have smartphones back then. So that was the first thing. And the second thing is I wanted to ask you, like, first, did you get into all that kind of tan mode like I did? And how do you feel more now in your late 30s? Like, what do you think, because to me, I thought you were still in your 20s, but you told me you're not.
Well, I think I look back on myself in my 20s and I was like, I think I looked very young. I was always during my 20s, I got ID'd everywhere. probably into the age 25, into 28. I got ID'd everywhere. I had a very young face for my age. But I do prefer myself now. I feel like I'm more mature now. Fine lines and stuff like that's not ideal, but I just think, yeah, I don't know. You always want to look younger as a woman, don't you? You look back at pictures. I mean, I think I've seen pictures circulating around the internet of, I can't remember what article, who wrote it, but there's a picture of me when I was 24. My hair's sweeped up, it's brown. I'm dead tanned because I'm in Bali. I look like about 17 years old in this picture. And then they've got a picture of me now, a very ugly picture, by the way. And I look like this blown up face. And they're like, Leah before Botox, fillers, da, 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 da. No, that was me at 25, 24. I'm now 10 years ago. Like, of course I've had Botox. Everyone's had Botox, but the whole fillers thing and stuff. Yeah, I feel like we always want to look younger. But I think for me, as long as you're looking after your skin now and I didn't start looking after my skin till I was 29 and I lived in a hot country most of my life. So
all right, okay.
I'm really lucky that I'm not like an old leather handbag right now because I probably should be.
What, do you use SPF when you were there?
When I was younger, I mean, I grew up in Cyprus and I didn't used to use Factor 50 and all of these creams. I didn't understand skin. I didn't understand how to look after your skin when I was young.
Yeah, same, yeah, really, yeah.
Yeah. From age 28, I realized you need Factor 50 every day. I wear Factor 50 every single day in the UK without fail.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, whatever the weather. I always say I can't always, whatever the weather out there, I always wear it. Oh, yeah. But I saying that because we're the similar age, so I think you're going to agree with me on this one. Like, it's been a massive shift. Number one, like I had very prone acne skin, and I was always sold by the magazines with like, I don't know, Angelina Jolie's there, and she uses this. I was like, oh, that's the I'm going. And then I spent all of my wages at 16, my first job, spent all of them on a Saturday. Boom, 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 boom. Skincare. And literally I was getting so many bad reactions. So then I educated myself. Yeah. Oh, right. No, slow it down. Let's really think on what is for my skin. But it was very hard though. Like, and I feel like now it's so much for everybody, should I say? Because I don't use just for men items. I use skincare for everyone. It is for everybody, of course. But back then, men, it was very, very.
Men didn't do.
Yeah, I felt very awkward going into like, because obviously it was skincare with a makeup aisle. So I felt very awkward going into that aisle. But now, obviously, I'll go in there, but like, this is all, let's go for it, Yeah, but like, it's been a massive shift though, right? You agree with me? Because I remember just being like a few things of Neutrogena, right? And a little bit of witch hazel, I remember, Clearasil.
Yeah, I think, like I said before, I think there's a lot of younger generation now that are onto the skin and they're really caring for the skin. There's all this Korean skincare that's coming as well.
Oh yeah, I love it though.
But I love it, and then I love the way everyone's so much more educated on skin now.
Yeah.
So I do wish I started younger. I do wish I started in my early 20s and I started really looking after my skin then. But like I said, I'm lucky. I do a lot of microneedling. I do a lot of facials. Everyone takes the piss out of me because I'm always getting a facial.
Nothing's wrong with that.
I love it.
Yeah. What's your favorite one?
Microneedling and dermaplane combo. So I'll extract my face of any blackheads or whatever, then I'll get a dermaplane to get the fuzz off, then I'll get microneedling, and I'll go about 0.5 on the needle. My face is bright red like a tomato for a day, but then the glow, wow.
Yeah, nice. It goes deeper than that though as well. It can go deeper, can't it?
Oh yeah, it goes much deeper, but I just found that my kind of perfect like size of needle, that's well enough for me right now. Don't get me wrong, when my skin starts getting more mature. I was
going to say, I was going to let you go with it though. Sorry.
No. When my skin gets more mature, I'll probably go a bit deeper on the needle.
I'm a level of a hydrofacial. Do you like these ones?
It is nice, yeah. I like seeing all the stuff that comes out in the.
They're always surprised. Like, I don't know if they act surprised, but they show me after. It goes, oh yeah, it's nice, it's clear. Like, obviously, it's a little bit of dirt. That's normal. But she said, this is kind of like good. I was like,
yeah.
Freaking should be.
You should look after your skin. But...
I look after it, man, yeah. What is your... Go on, sorry.
What?
Oh, no, what is like your classic, like, morning, evening routine? I only ask because a lot of people actually say, oh, like, I don't have anything in the morning. I just wake up in the morning and just have like a quick rinse of water, or they do more at nighttime. Like, what is kind of your kind of go-tos as well? If you want to drop some products in there, we
Yeah,
love a
so
little
my
favorite.
evening, so every night before bed, I have a shower. I'll use an Abaji face wash. It's in a gentle face wash,
Yeah.
really good for my skin. So I'll do a double wash with that. Then I'll put on a SkinCeutical
I
HA.
love this brand.
Love SkinCeuticals. Really, really rate this brand.
Is that
I'll,
HA?
sorry?
Is that HA then? Ah, yeah, yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
Detox. So these two here, my go-to of an evening. I put them both on. I'll then use a Korean eye cream. And then I've got a. Do you ever use Beauty Bay?
I have in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, they've got a. Forget the name of the moisturizer now. It's upstairs. They've got a really good moisturizer that I sleep in as well. And then of a morning, just one cleanse in the shower. So wash my face with the body wash. Then I'll use the CE, which is a SkinCeuticals serum,
Oh,
just
yeah.
vitamin C. And I'll normally put the HA with it.
Yeah.
And I'll
Oh.
have an eye cream and then my Factor 50 cream every day.
You into I know you love your facials, I absolutely love.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have you ever got any like face tools like the LED mask for home? Do you have stuff like that?
I use a red light for my face. The masks don't do it for me. I don't believe that they're very strong unless you've got a really, really expensive one.
Yeah.
I use a handheld red light and I put it that close to my face. Looks a bit dodgy, that doesn't it?
How long for, love?
No,
How long do you leave that for?
9 minutes. But look at this muscle in this arm is so much stronger from doing it every day.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you are into fitness to be fair. So yeah.
What to do it? 9 minutes every day on the red light and a gua sha
Yeah.
on my jaw to make it tighter because I'm starting getting like a little thing here. So I'm gua shaing every day at the moment.
I don't know. I have mine, but mine's in the fridge, and sometimes I may always forget that they're there.
Yeah.
I
It is
have,
easy to forget.
yeah. I literally. It's about skin cuticles though. I wanted to say right, I absolutely do. I love quite a lot of their items, and they really help my skin as well because I had very damaged skin. I really wrecked the skin barrier because I got burnt on Vegas,
Right.
of all places. Very badly. I'm very fair, I'm Celtic, I'm Scottish, I'm Welsh, I'm the whole thing, babe. So I'm like the worst of the sun. So it just really helped repair my skin barrier, and it's a lot healthier now, thank gosh. But the one amazing thing I love still to this day, I do it twice a week actually, is the clay mask. Have you ever tried it from them?
Love it.
Game changer. Oh, I love it.
I have used that. I use a few different masks to be fair at home, but I try and just go to my regular appointments every 2 to 3 weeks with my facials.
Yeah.
Microneedling every 5 to 8 weeks, depending if I'm going away. I go away quite a lot, so can't go in the sun with that. But then just the type of vitamins and like supplements I take is really important. I think using your products for your outside of your skin, your actual skin, but also from inside is so important.
Yeah, I believe. What kind of supplements do you take? Because you are in the middle of. Am I allowed to say this? No, like you are like creating supplements
Yes.
now, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, I'm allowed to say this. Yeah, I don't know if I was going to wait, but yes, you are, and it's Tell us more about this because you're all into fitness and wellness and supplements. So tell me a bit more about this one. But what do you normally take on a daily basis as well? Because I have a few as well.
So I've been taking astaxanthin and Shilajit now for over a year. Astaxanthin. So I've got a range coming out. The brand is called In Your Prime. And I've been working on this for over a year. It was way before the show. To be honest with you, I wanted to have it all readily available for when the show aired. I thought it'd be quite a nice thing to drop, but these things, I'm doing this from ground up and I'm doing it by myself. And I did not realize the work that goes into this. And I want it to be perfect.
Yeah.
I want the best ingredients. I want the best bottles. I want the best lab to be putting it together in the UK. And I've finally got all of that ready. I'm so excited to drop it because, I've been taking it myself for so long. I know how good they are, the potency and everything. So I am really excited. I've got one dropping called Ageless, which says it in the bottle, really. I've got one dropping called Endurance Repair, which is cordyceps and magnesium. So if you are into your fitness and you want to repair your body and get that sleep, but also get that endurance from something, that's perfect. And I've got another one called Focus, and that is pure lion's mane, which is pure extract. Now, the reason I'm kind of behind a little bit is because of all the batch testings and making sure it's all right. But yeah, just on that, I mean, they're all gluten-free. They're all, they're suitable for vegans. They are purely just the ingredients. So I don't have any bulking agents. I don't have any buffers in there. You know, it's just the pure ingredient. And that's why it has been taking me a little bit of time. And it's a lot more expensive to make than I thought it was going to be. But I'm excited. It should be ready in a few months' time. 2 months, 2 to 3 months.
Yeah, I'm excited for you. So proud of you. This is
you're getting the first bundle.
do you know, lion's mane is something I do take because it's got those B vitamins which I think I need. But yeah, I'm excited for you. I'm honestly for you. I am excited, like for you. Like I'm excited for the launch, but for you, because I know how hard you've worked on this one, and you deserve the best.
Thank you.
It's going to be amazing as well.
You're getting the first PR package for that.
Yes, that's it. Let's go, girl. Well, yeah, I am like into fitness, like a little bit. You are really more into fitness than I am, but I'm more into like swimming. That's my main.
Now, and I think the one Ageless for you would be amazing.
Yeah. This is the one you was really telling me about, wasn't it? The Ageless one. Yeah, because I only honestly, I take some collagen, but like it's always a bit of taboo on the collagen stuff, really, to be honest with you. But I do like, and actually I enjoy it, the one I have. And then I take turmeric.
Yeah, turmeric good.
And some moringa and the magnesium. I do take that at nighttime sometimes, yeah. But I think sometimes, I don't know why, but like I feel like my sleep's, maybe it's the magnesium I'm taking, maybe it's the one I have, but it breaks up my sleep a little bit. But I do enjoy it. I feel like I felt more rested, but I might wake up more. It's weird.
That's weird. It shouldn't do that.
No, I don't know, darling. But I do enjoy it. I do feel more rested when I take it. So it's very strange for me, but my brain does not switch off. I use it for more of that. Because I fucking go to bed, love, and my brain goes like on overdrive.
Same.
Yeah.
West.
I think, oh, I got to do this, got to do that. But yeah, it's crazy. Oh, so, okay, that's exciting news, guys. So, like, we're going to keep on your socials for that one. But to wrap up this episode, I want to know from you, what is your, let's put this on the spot here, actually, because you're friends, I can do it.
I like being put on the spot.
No, it's a simple word, but like, let me know probably your most go-to product. And then you say, well, this is the most go-to, and go for the second one. Tell me probably the worst. It could be beauty, hair, whatever, but like something you've done and you completely regretted it. Why? It could be a beauty fail, skincare fail. Come on, you gotta have one. Go on.
So I'll start with the positives. The positive for me, my go-to, I cannot live without, and it's weird because it's like probably I could live without it, but I can't. In my head, I can't. I need my red light. It's in my head. I don't know if it's a placebo. I don't know what it is, but I have to have that red light. I took it into the show with me as well. So I think it's on a couple of scenes. I'm obsessed with my red light. I need that. And I've got a few. I look back and I think, wow. I used to shave my eyebrows off.
Really?
I used to literally, I mean, I got dared to shave my eyebrows off when I was younger. And then when I seen them off, I thought they look so much better just with a tiny slither of hair. I need to dig out a picture for you because they were like, imagine a sperm tail with this little, oh my God. And I used to do it. My mum used to say to me, why are you shaving your eyebrows before school? I'd get in the mirror and I'd shave them all to the tiny slither. And she'd be like, Leah, you look awful. And I'm like, no, I don't look well better. In my head, I look way better than I was. So that's definitely my big number one fail. And then another one, just give you another one. I actually had never wore fake tan. And I moved to Scotland for like a year for this job and whatever. And I realized how cold it is there. I thought, right, I'm going to get a spray tan. And it was a bit like, do you remember what's his name in Friends when he doesn't turn around properly and get it all done?
Yes,
Yeah,
Ross from Friends, yeah.
it was a bit of one of them moments. I had this spray tan done, and I didn't know tan works with your skin, so it would go darker and darker and darker if you tan.
Yeah.
The only one time and last time I've ever wore fake tan in my life, I looked like, I don't know if I can say this, but what's his name from Antique Roadshow? I was the colour mahogany.
Oh, Dickinson's real, that guy.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Gorgeous man, by the way.
Yeah, he's fun guy, but yeah, but I think he's known for it. Like, to not really honest.
Yeah, I was literally the mahogany table from the antiques. It was just.
What? Do you not like fake tan, like for yourself though? No.
No, I'm not into it
Wow.
at all. Hate the smell of it. Hate the look of it. Hate like. Don't get me wrong, girls wear it and they look unreal. Men wear it, they look unreal. But me, I just feel like I look so weird with it on. And maybe it was that one bad spray tan, but I've just had it back ever since.
You've had trauma on this one. You
Trauma,
need to break it.
yeah.
You need to break it. You need to break it. Oh, no, I think if I got control, I'm good. Like I only use fake bake a lot. But this is when I really need a little glow up. But it's like kind of like more of a very subtle one, very light, or I just go do a gradual one, and that's just like a one go up. We go shopping. We go out.
Maybe I need to get into. Maybe I need to give it another whirl.
Yeah, I don't do it on my face though. It's just kind of like if I got like my yeah.
I think it's more in now to have nice, clear, fresh, lighter skin.
True.
I think back in the day it was like loads of fake tan. It's nice to have a dead dark face. I think it's different now to have like just skin coming through.
No, that is very true. Yeah, we all look like Paris Hilton back in the day. Come on.
Yeah,
it's true
well,
though.
I just didn't have eyebrows.
Yeah, but that was the trend though.
Do you remember the other trend of putting girls used to put concealer on their lips? Do you remember? What the hell was that about? Imagine me, concealer on my lips and no eyebrows. I'm just one big potato face, just one blended face.
I think it went, maybe, I know exactly, I love why I speak to people when they're like similar age to me because we know exactly what we're talking about. I swear that was like more of the pale side.
Yeah.
Then it went in a massive flip turn. It went to like big tan side.
And pink lips.
You had to be tan and blonde. That was like the early 2000s. Like it was like the 2000s for me was like tanned and blonde, and you got to have a chihuahua. Like that was the thing. You got to have a Starbucks coffee in your hand with a Louis Vuitton bag.
Yeah.
Job done. That was the look. And then I think it's again, like you are right, it's turned. And I think it's quite nice. It's like mixed. I think it's a quite nice mixture actually.
Yeah.
Which is quite nice. But like I'm naturally freckly and white. Like
I love
dark, white. Yeah. Yeah. I'm very freckly.
I freckle on my nose.
Yeah, my friend does that. Yeah, my friend does that as well. Yeah. I think my face is gone calmer since I've gotten older. I think because I protect it a lot more now. I think that's why. But everywhere else, like my arms go really freckly when I get in the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do miss the freckles, unfortunately, in the winter. But hey, oh, nice. That's good though. Okay, so I will give you a gold star for the eyebrows one.
It was a terrible mistake.
But I will be on your side because it was a trend. It was. You can't say it wasn't. It was a trend back in the day. But yeah, you know, it is. But darling, thank you so much for coming on. You are always amazing. I love you to bits, and I'm excited for everyone to finish the series of this year of MAFS.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Have a good rest of your day. All right, lovely, and I'll speak to you soon.